What's going on YouTube? It's your boy innuendo, but if you with it, when it's finished, in the end you win. Man, let's go. I have another video for you guys. Listen, this is the first, well, technically not the first video. I did drop a video yesterday with the highlights of all my 2022 highlights for YouTube and stuff like that. This is the first official regular video. Hope everyone's doing well, doing okay. Hope everyone didn't go out too crazy partying on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, man. Like, I stayed in the house and just chilled to myself. You know, that's kind of like the best I could do. I know everybody want to go hang out and stuff like that. You still got COVID going around, one. And I know people want to hang out and have fun and stuff like that, but I was not invited to hang out with my friends. One, I'm hearing all, like, well, technically it's coworkers, so to speak. So I'm hanging out with people who I would work with. It's kind of an interesting dynamic. It all depends on our energies and everything like that, like how things will balance like that. But I heard from them that they were hanging out with each other. No one asked me to hang out, so perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. But in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I'm tired from work anyway. It's a lot I gotta do. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna just relax and chill. Call my mom, make sure she's doing all right. I know it probably sounds boring, but 2023, nah, I'm not trying to get into nothing crazy on the New Year's Eve. Excuse me, waiting for that ball to drop. No. So, like, I might as well just stay, you know, get myself together. 2023 is going to be that good year, man. Just, you got to speak stuff into existence and just say things. Don't worry about last year. Don't even worry about what happened right before or after the ball drop, because you know you probably was doing something crazy. Just you speak stuff into existence. I've been speaking stuff into existence, and I've been having motivation to do things and accomplishing things and killing things. And that's the mindset that we have to bring when it comes to anything, any situation. It does not matter. You speak stuff into existence, you keep things positive and in perspective. It's not even just being optimistic. It's more of a realistic if you make it a real thing and you allow that to become your new normal. You sit there and you speak negative about jobs. I don't want to be here. I don't like this job. Don't speak negative. Just do the best you can. Work as hard as you can. Sometimes I get it. We're clocked out. We're checked out. Like, we don't want to do this no more. And then that mindset literally engulfs and embodies us. So when we come to work, we're just like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. I can't do. And then we just start performing that way. It's like, no, don't do that. And then you want to think, and then you're thinking, oh, then when I get a new job, then I'll be performing better. No, that kind of mentality and work ethic carries on with you. And even when you start doing what you're supposed to do, you're not doing full potential, because you had that in you to not want to do it. So it's just best for you to approach it in a way where you just do what you can as hard as you can, and that's all that matters. If the job is not respecting the hardest you can do, you just have to find another job. At the end of the day, I mean, a lot of times we don't push ourselves as much as we can. We think this is our limit. We think this is as far as we can go. I might try to lift. Do I have weights over here? Yeah, I might try to lift this weight here and be like, oh, this is so heavy. Oh my God, this is the heaviest. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can lift this. This is my limit right here. And then what happens when you overcome your limit? You pick it up, and then you on to a new limit. What's a new limit? Two of these are the new limit, right? So you tell yourself, oh, now I can't do this because this is my new limit. No, you stand up, you pick it up, everything like that. Look at that. Look what happens when you pick up, when you think you have that as your limit, and one, you sitting there struggling with one, like, this is as far as I can go, and I just pick that joint up like I can go farther. And then what happened when, like, I was going farther from that limit? You think that was my limit? No, I picked up two of those, and that became my limit, and then I lift those joint up and overcome that. And you just got to keep going through your limits. Like, I mean, obviously I ain't gonna be able to balance three because I only have two hands. When I pick one up on my foot, like, okay. So it's just all about limits and stuff, bro. Like, it's all about your limits and you just exceeding those, just overcoming those. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do anything. Don't let nobody stop you from doing anything. You got this. You are in control of your own life, and that's what I had to tell myself. Look, if some people are holding you back, cut those ties and burn those bridges. Stop being nice to people. Respect yourself. You have to learn to love yourself and find peace within yourself. And that is the message for today. Love yourself, respect yourself, find peace within yourself. You don't love yourself when you put yourself in these crazy predicaments, crazy situations, and allow things to happen to you. And the first burp of New Year's, goodness gracious, you don't love yourself if you struggle to push farther and reach higher and succeed. When you limit yourself and you tell yourself, I don't think I can do this, you don't love yourself, because you're putting yourself in a box, and it's like you gotta rip over that box and just keep going, keep moving, keep striving to be the best. That's all we do. We learn every day. We're not the same person we were yesterday. We're not the same person we were a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, a few years ago, a decade ago. You're not the same little kid who came out your mom's womb. You know, we're not that same little kid. We're not. We got to stop thinking like we are and stop allowing ourselves to be treated like we are. We're not helpless. We can go as far as the eye can see. And you know what? Sometimes you see beyond that. You look, you go outside, you see how far you can see. That's how far you can go, right? So what happens when you get to a certain point or a certain level and you're up high enough and you can see more? You do work on the roof, or you stand on a ladder, now you can see way more. You know, if you go out to like the mountains or whatever the case is, you can see more. Like it depends where you are, and where you are isn't where you were before. So sometimes your vision can see way more of an opportunity than you just sitting in your room. If I'm sitting in here and I just look, as far as I can see is the wall. If I go outside, the far as I can see is all the way down the street. And sometimes you can literally see just a tiny bit more. But if I keep walking down the street, I start to see more. So you got to keep moving forward. Listen, never give up. And don't ever let nobody hold you back. And don't be that nice person and let people mistreat you. We're done with niceness in 2022. We will earn our respect. And that's the bottom line. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, man. Let me know what kind of video you guys want to see. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. And yeah, new things this year. I'm gonna be trying my best to improve everything and doing a lot more vlogs, as much as I can. Maybe some daily vlogs. I gotta see. And don't overwork yourself too. Definitely don't overwork yourself. Just work smarter, not harder. And there's ways to go about that. You just gotta think. We all have a brain here for a reason, and it won't hurt to at least try to think. Things may seem difficult, but what happens when you overcome that and you finally did it? It's no longer difficult, and it's an easy thing to do. New things are always gonna be difficult. When you're new at a job you never did before, it's gonna be difficult until you do it. Then you're mastering it, you're a manager. Like, come on now, let's go. So yeah, appreciate you guys. I love you, man. Stay blessed, no stress, let God take it a rest. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Thank you so much, and happy 2023. Let's get it in. You are the best version of yourself. You know, you gotta understand that what you see in the mirror is what you reflect, literally, physically, and embody it. You have to see that champion that you want to be. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one, man. Peace out. Love you. Bye.